Bennett? What time is it? We were supposed to film. Bennett. Bennett. Whoa! That doesn't usually do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now it's getting... Bennett. Hello? Bennett?
Hey guys, welcome back to the T and D podcast.
Today we're going to be giving you our thoughts on the new season of Stranger Things.
The first volume of it,
Yep.
spoiler free for the first part, and then we'll tell you when we get into spoilers. And what did you think?
First of all, I just got to say it's probably one of the best things that have ever been on Netflix,
Yeah,
especially like a Netflix original series. It's probably one of the best things I've ever seen on Netflix. But I really did enjoy it just a ton.
It was
Bunch.
It was amazing. Definitely in contention to be the best season, or even just being the best season. It was so good. The characters were amazing,
Yeah.
and it was super scary.
It was definitely like a whole different like creature compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
It's like this one was trying to be just eerie and kind of gross and scary. It's like that
It's a
volatile, scary kind of thing.
It's a lot like Nightmare on Elm Street.
And there was a lot of references to Nightmare on
Yeah,
Elm Street.
like with the
You probably know about the bad guy if you haven't seen it. Vecna.
he was amazing.
It's very, very good. Probably like up there with like one of like the creepiest, scariest villains in a show like Stranger Things.
Yeah, it was crazy. You never knew when someone was about to die. Like,
Stranger Things never fails to impress their audience.
definitely.
Never fails. This season, I just got to give them props for there's multiple plot lines, and they do a fantastic job of juggling them.
Yeah, the way like the camera moved made it so it was like a smooth transition to the next scene.
And even just in the grand scheme of things, all the plots very seamlessly integrated into each other at the midpoint, I should say, because Volume 2 is not yet, but it's not really the midpoint, but this is kind of like the midpoint.
There's one plot that I thought maybe wasn't as important as the others, but
I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
If you haven't seen it, just don't look up anything. Or you probably already have seen stuff at this point because it's all over the internet just how amazing this season was. Episode 4 and episode 7 are literally like one of the best episodes of any show I've seen in so long.
really, every episode felt like a movie. Like,
Yeah, truly.
you pause it and it's like, wait, we're only halfway through?
Yeah.
It feels so epic.
It's just you're so immersed in everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And they do such a great job in like continuing the story over different episodes. because it's like a really, really long movie. 12 hours, I think the season was.
Yeah.
It's 12 hours of just amazing content, amazing storylines.
I'm so excited for the next 2 episodes.
Is that July
First.
1st?
So we don't even have that long to wait.
You want to go ahead and jump into spoilers?
I guess so.
Spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now is the part of the video where we're just going to say everything. So if you have not seen it, this is your last chance. Click off the video. Go watch it if you don't want to be spoiled.
And then come back.
Yeah, and then come back. Because trust me, you do not want to be spoiled.
Yeah.
You do not want to be spoiled.
Yeah. So, I guess we can start with just going through all the plots that they had.
The first one that you see is 11, who I guess got framed for the murder of all the other
lab.
numbers.
Yeah.
All the other numbers, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to start out something like that is a little
Crazy.
different.
I think 11's story was probably my favorite. Like that path of her discovering her powers again and like
Definitely.
learning more about the lab.
When we started, everyone's kind of separated. You know, the Wills and 11, or the Byers and 11, the Wills. The Byers plus 11 are in California. Go into high school in California, while Mike and Dustin and Max and Lucas and the new character Eddie Munson,
I think he was great.
who I have to say did an amazing job.
Personally, I thought the Russia storyline of Miss Harper was really good, but I can't really see where it's gonna go. I guess I just felt it wasn't as like important as the other ones.
I know where you're coming from. They had to go out of their way to, rescue him, and it's not really like a 100% chance that he comes back alive. But I mean, obviously, he's gonna come back alive. I think, hopefully.
Like
I think that a character is gonna die.
like a named character, not like Billy or Bob, who were
Right.
kind of like side characters. So I think it would really increase the stakes for the next season
Yeah.
if someone dies in the next 2 episodes.
They have kind of teased at 2 characters specifically who have almost died. And that would be, first of all, Max,
Yeah.
who was targeted by Vecna, and she was right there
She
about to
was
die.
about to die.
And then all the friends come in clutch, and
Yeah.
there's this epic scene where she's running to get through the portal, and
It
then
was
all those
awesome.
flashbacks.
Who was the other character?
Steve.
Yeah, with the bat.
I thought he was going to die. I was literally going to turn it off and say, okay, I'm done with Stranger Things. My favorite character out of everybody. And I said to you, if they kill him off, I'm done watching Stranger Things. I said that to you. Nancy, at the very end, she is under Vecna's control, or like in
In
that
his
kind of
mind.
state.
Yeah.
And I liked that everyone who Vecna targets has like their own little trauma that he plays off of. Max's trauma is obviously like not doing anything about the whole situation, about how Billy gets,
Yeah.
Billy doesn't survive.
Yeah.
Billy does not survive. And then Nancy's was Barb, how she didn't do
Deal-
anything with Barb. She didn't
Yeah.
help at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we can't go through this podcast not talking about how the deaths are brutal.
Oh, the whole
Brutal.
season and the deaths are just like,
Brutal.
yeah.
I mean, they're disgusting. They're like really disgusting. Good creative choice, I guess. I feel like if you're a kid who watched the past seasons and was like scared of that, you might want to stay away from this season. It's definitely for more mature audiences. I think they're going for. Because like if I was a kid and watched that, I'd be horrified.
Yeah.
I mean, I know now that it's just good CGI. Do we want to get into the twist?
Oh.
The biggest plot twist of the
Who
century.
is Vecna?
Who is Vecna?
He's number 1. Who is Victor Creel's son?
Yep.
2 twists in 1.
Yeah. So you've probably seen, but Victor Creel, he's framed for the murders of his family,
Yeah.
Henry Creel, was actually he was the one who murdered his whole family.
Henry went into a coma, and then Glenna, who was alive this season, Glenna took Henry and started the program that, like, tested on kids and had them have powers, which made
Yeah.
11.
And all of the 11 reliving her past, you see this character who's
A guard.
one of the guards,
Yeah, and he's helping 11 escape.
and he speaks a little bit about 1 and how he grew stronger, and he relived a memory from his past that made him sad and angry, and 1 turns out to be him. So then they have this I guess flashback of what actually happened to the kids,
Yeah.
and it was 1 who just
Killed him.
he got a little frustrated, I guess, and went on a rampage. Yeah, and then 11 has to battle him out because he was going to kill 11 the same way he killed everybody else.
Yeah.
And so she banished him to the Upside Down, where he...
Turned into Vecna, I guess. Like, it almost looked like that was, like, the Upside Down before it became the Upside Down. 2 walls of clouds and was falling through it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't really like what we've seen of the Upside Down.
That's actually a good point, because whenever Nancy and Steve and Robin, and Eddie, go to the Upside Down, they figure out that all the Upside Down is kind of formed around when Will went missing.
That whole, like, 10 minutes where Nancy was figuring out that Victor's son was 1, and then 11 figuring out 1 was Vecna. Like, that was just a crazy 10 minutes of, like...
Just like I said, all the stories kind of been together except for the Hopper one.
Yeah.
Which is probably going to be the last 2 episodes.
Hopefully.
I mean, overall, just an amazing season.
Amazing season.
All right, do we want to do a little bit of...
What is the villainous name of the crime lord Wilson Fisk?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Wilson Fisk. Is it Fiskman? No. Kingpin.
It is Kingpin.
True or false? Captain America's shield is made from adamantium.
False.
What is it made from?
Vibranium.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think that wraps up this episode.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, definitely
you-
check out Stranger Things 4.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes.
What did you think of Stranger Things 4? Did you like it?
I'd be honestly shocked if you hated it, but
See you guys in the next episode.
see ya.
Your suffering is almost at an end.